Hi guys, something I want to talk about today. Hmm? So Nduta Jane here, and I want to talk about the power of presence. Yeah, I want to tell you guys how powerful your presence is and how mindful you should be of your presence. You know, and how mean you should be with your presence. I don't mean like don't go to places, don't do things, but be watchful, be mindful. Yeah, that is what I'm here to talk about today. And just to brief, your presence represents what you stand for. So where you go, that means you're telling your presence is telling that particular spirit that is represented there that you're actually resonating with it. What I mean is presence goes beyond the physical. It is not just this what we see that huyu ni Jane na ako hapa. No, it goes beyond the physical. Because when you look in the Bible, Moses was told by God, my presence will be with you. Go. And a particular time when he found the burning bush, God told him to remove his shoes. For that is a holy place. Because it is the presence of God. So at that particular time, the presence was a place, right? So even as where you are, you represent what you stand for. Like, for example, what I'm trying to say is you will go to a place and the enemy is waiting for you. The enemy is there. They represent us. It is powered by a particular altar. So you're telling that altar, you guys, you know what? It's okay. Fanyeni chenye mnataka. Vile mtadu, I'm okay with it. Chenye tu mtafanya, mi niko sawa. And by that, you're welcoming an enemy in your life. You're welcoming demons you know nothing about in your life because it's like you made a covenant with them. Yeah? Remember, the Bible says the enemy roams like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. And you know what devour is? To devour is to destroy. Yani kuharibu. Eh? Ina haribu. That is why they say a lion devours its prey. And it devours it in its mind before it actually gets a hold of it. It gives it the motivation. So hivyo ndivyo devil anakaa, hivyo ndivyo enemy anakaa. Yani he is waiting for you, and you know your ignorance is what will lead you into things you didn't know just because you're ignorant. Because when you read the book of Revelation chapter 3 verses 20, it talks about how Jesus says he stands at the door and he knocks. If anyone hears his voice, they'll open the door, they shall eat with him, and him with them. Yeah? So that is a spiritual door. He's not at your actual door. He's not at your actual door. He's in the spiritual door. And you're hearing him with your spiritual ears. So like, wacha nipeane example kidogo. Tuseme kuna concert fulani, umeenda hiyo concert. And it is not a Christian concert. Yeah? It is not a Christian concert. It is a concert powered by other altars that maybe you know nothing about, or rather it is just secular gospel, or it means secular music, sorry, and umeenda umeengage. So you're telling those spirits right there that have been powered by a different altar that you guys, it is okay. I have welcomed you. My hands are open for you. So you do you. Whatever you want to do it. You want to do it with my life? Why not? I mean, I'm here. I'm here. That means I resonate with you guys. You know, but because of ignorance, we do not know. Or even movies. There's a movie you can watch and it will lead you to doing a particular thing. Or listening to music. There's a music you will do. It will lead you to a particular thing. So, assuming you're a Christian, you're born again and you're really trying to fight the spirit of lust. Yeah? You're trying to fight the spirit of lust within you. And then what you do mostly, what you watch, what you listen to, everything that surrounds you is about lust. Yani hauna kitu ingine. You're watching movies that are too romantic, too everything, music and everything. When you go to a place of solitude, you get home, you're home alone, that demon is right there with you. It keeps you reminding it keeps reminding you, oh my dear, so unakumbuka tuliwatch nini asubuhi? Oh ya, si tuchangamke. You know, changamka, si kuna kale kadem, oh, kuna ule chali, unajua? Kuna kitu fulani. And you find yourself always going back to it, because that is what you are allowing in your spirit. Your ears and your eyes are a gate to your spirit. So what you watch, what you listen to, is what you feed your spirit with. So be mindful. Remember Job, in the book of Job, chapter 31, verses 1. Job, the Bible says, Job made a covenant. He made a vow. He made a promise not to look at a woman. He made a promise with his eyes, actually, not to look at a woman lust-free. You know? So you actually make covenants in different ways. By your presence, by what you see, by what you watch, by what you listen to. So guys, I am here to tell you, be mindful. Be mindful of where you're going. Be mindful of what you're watching. Be mean with your presence. It is your presence. I mean, be mean with it. You don't have to be everywhere. If you're going somewhere to please someone, usiende, hakuna kitu watakufanyia. Just tell them politely you don't think you can make it. Because even in Psalms 91, ukiangalia Bible, in Psalms 91, it talks about a location. Because the Bible says, if anyone who goes to God for protection and dwells in his shelter shall rest under his shadow. You know? And he shall command his angels around you. You shall be in no harm. They shall lift you up. You shall not harm your feet. All this is spiritual. They are not coming like to carry you. They are not doing that. It is spiritual. It is a spiritual location. It is your presence in the spirit, where you are in the spirit. So guys, I just wanted to tell you, let us be mindful. Let us stop being ignorant. Mtu asikuite sijui party or something na useme because I don't drink and because this is my friend, wacha niende. You're not equally yoked. Remember that. Just remember that. So be mindful. Yeah, that is what I would say. Be mindful of your surrounding, of your environment, of the things you're engaging yourself in, because also your mind travels. Your mind goes to other places, to other locations. It is present in other places. So that is why even the Bible says, renew your minds every day, you know? Be transformed by renewing your minds every other day. And yeah, be blessed guys. I hope you've learned something and I hope umewachi movie mpaka mwisho. Hii video mpaka mwisho. You can drop a comment, say something. Yeah, be blessed.